Yeah. Welcome to the show. If you're new, now you know. The real ones gaming where we always got the flow. Welcome to the show. If you're new, now you know. The real ones gaming where we always got the flow. And we the ones they hate to love. You the ones we hate to dub. If you ain't in the inner circle, tell me why you showing up. And if you think that it's a game, if you think that we the same, let me put it plain. You ain't with the gang, and I mean Green, Pinky, Bridge, and Zig. And if you didn't know, we about to blast your crib, and we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones. Yeah. Yeah. Gaming, entertainment, movies, and all things blurred. There's some rules to this here, and it's words to my nerds. I'ma take you through the steps. We gon' start with the first. Pay attention, it's the intro, so let's get the word. We the ones they hate to love, you the ones we hate to dub. If you ain't in the inner circle, tell me why you showing up. And if you think that it's a game, if you think that we the same, let me put it plain. You ain't with the gang, and I mean Green, Pinky, Bridge, and Zig. And if you didn't know, we about to blast your crib, and we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones.
Welcome to the show. If you know, now you know. The real ones gaming while we always got the flow. Welcome to the show. If you know, now you know. The real ones gaming while we always got the flow. And we the ones they hate to love. You the ones we hate to dub. If you ain't in the inner circle, tell me why you showing up. And if you think that it's a game, if you think that we the same, let me put it plain. You ain't with the gang, and I mean Green, Pinky, Brig, and Zig. And if you didn't know, we about to blast your crib, and we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones.
Yerp.
Come on, so I don't have some money. You make money.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm broke.
Everybody.
A whole lot of something. A whole lot of something.
Pinky got that money.
Don't you believe it?
Can't hear y'all, but I be here. That's right, because you have to. That's another one. Didi got money too.
Mm-hmm.
At a prime time event every Saturday.
Every
Friday.
Saturday.
Mm-hmm. We'll probably see him in Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble tomorrow.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, he already got tickets.
Didi talking about Xbox, the best box. I don't know, brother. I don't know. Today is going to be interesting. Not leave chat. He's leaving chat because he has to go put on his traditional Birkins and stuff to get ready for this wrestling show tomorrow.
Birkins.
Bring me back an Uso, huh?
Yeah, you bring me back a Usos. Wow. He better bring me back an Uso if he do. Look. Tig, you don't need no Uso. Dominic Mysterio is available though.
Oh wow.
Dirty Dom, the greatest wrestler of all time. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Long week. Long week.
Has it though? Has it been a long week?
For those of us who's been snowed in, absolutely. You know, I've been shoveling, got injured, had to go get checked up on because it done messed up my leg, and
It's that age.
nah, it's that goddamn ice.
It's that. But at your young age, you're supposed to be able to handle ice. You should be able to handle,
this was
a little slip.
I ain't never had to deal with this type of ice.
What type of ice is this, Green?
This was like okay, so this is what happened. It's 13 inches of snow, and then right after 13 inches of snow, it was freezing rain, so it just covered the top.
Oh,
and then it melted just slightly, just a little bit. So now it's even more ice. It is like just thick, just 13 inches of nothing but ice now. And I went to go like shovel my car out of the parking spot because, niggas still got to drive. And my foot went through 13 inches on a hill.
Bye.
I'm trying to move forward. The ice is like, nah, this is our foot now. And it wasn't good. So
Not giving up your foot to Mother Nature. That's wild.
You should have been like, you know what? You can have it.
Pretty much. Like, you know what? You're right. You got it. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Look, I was like, I don't even like shoveling, so this is fine.
Like, forget a shovel.
Right.
It was like a really quick trip to the ER. Because I was like, I want to make sure I ain't got no blood clots or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, they and the emergency room does a whole bunch of stuff that's just unnecessary.
Like,
it depends.
They had a little rat with a red light on my fingertip. I don't know what the fuck it does.
Oh, it's to monitor your pulse ox.
Mm-hmm.
The oxygen that's in your blood. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then it was the blood pressure wrap they wanted to keep on my arm because it takes blood pressure every 5 or 10 minutes or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then they had these little stickers all across my stomach and chest, I guess to monitor my heart.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So then that happened. Then they had to do an EKG, which was more stickers on my chest.
Might I interject?
Mm-hmm.
These are all things that are necessary to make sure you don't have a blood clot.
Exactly.
Well, I did the they did the little sonogram on your leg or whatever. I'm sitting there thinking the sonogram. Nigga, I'm a man.
Sir, get the
That's wild.
Like, what do you mean sonogram? So this is how it went down. They said sonogram. I heard X-ray. So they give me a gown, and I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all gonna wheel me out of here, right? She's like, okay, just lay down. Is the X-ray machine in the room with us? Because last time I checked, you had to roll me to the X-ray.
No, she's gonna wheel it in.
She pulls out this little tube of warm jelly and this little small ass price checking looking thing. I'm like, I don't have nothing to sell you,
Welcome to our world.
Yeah.
And she's just like, nah, this is how we check.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, just hurry up, yeah. So I got this little Hispanic older woman who has a mask on. I can barely hear her. She's like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, whatever, do it.
Do you? Yeah.
All
those things were necessary for the concern that you had.
Oh, and then they put
Had
an
you had
IV in
one
me.
and they didn't do it,
Mm-hmm.
then you'd be like, lawsuit. They should have
Yes.
checked this.
Yes.
Check this.
Let me sue. Let me sue. So that was my adventure. So then they wanted to stick me with another needle and say, like, we need to do IV, get you hydrated.
Yes, because you might have been dehydrated.
Nigga, do I have a blood clot or not? Can I go?
No, because they have to make sure.
You gotta make sure. Yep.
They made sure.
Every blood vessel needs to be assessed.
Yep.
They did. She pressed that goddamn thing so hard into my leg. It was like, she's like, and it don't hurt, right? I was like, it hurts now.
She's strong. Them old little ladies, they strong as hell.
She was in them what?
Yep, grinding.
She was making mole.
Elbow into that thing, like, let me get into it.
Right. Grinding.
Where is this vein you're trying to find, ma'am? In the third dimension?
Because Tig, I'm like, that's what he went for.
Right.
I went because I fell in ice and I wanted to make sure I ain't break nothing.
You gotta understand that you are a man of a certain age now, Green. You're not 17, so they have to make sure your heart is good and still pumping.
I'm only 27.
You don't have a blood clot.
You wish you were 27.
I'm only 27.
In your dreams.
Right. Because
nah.
Only in your wildest dreams.
I asked you this. What was your blood pressure?
Okay.
It was actually normal.
What was your blood pressure?
I don't remember that, Pink. Where's the paper?
I bet.
I got my paperwork.
You said it was normal.
You better give me the right number.
That's what the nurse said. That's what the nurse said. That's how I go by. I don't be paying attention to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
He just said,
you're talking to a medical professional, right?
Mm-hmm. All they said was, damn, your blood pressure is better than mine.
What that consists of, though?
Well, I can't have high blood pressure because
190 and your blood pressure was about 150. No. Hell yeah, it's better.
No, it wasn't that high. It was like it was 100 or 120. It was something. It was something like
you in good. Never mind. We ain't gotta explain no. I love a 120 something. Mm-hmm. I love a 120. Yeah.
I think it was like 120 over 83 or something like that.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What if it's 80 over 2?
Oh, yeah, my blood pressure high. We're gonna have a lot of friends in here.
Call the family.
Right. We're gonna have a party.
Call the family. She's bottoming out.
Right.
I got a BP question, but I'll ask it privately. A Black Panther question?
Shut the hell up.
Blood pressure.
I had
I thought that's what it was.
No.
We talking about blood pressure. You know what?
Oh. When I hear BP, I'm thinking Marvel Rivals talk. So I'm just thinking
HDMI is real in these streets.
That's why I was like, you can't ask a Black Panther question in the gaming space. Just
the HDMI, the high def HDMI.
The high def is high def. Yes.
But do you know why my blood pressure is so excellent?
Why?
Why is that?
Because I drink a lot of this.
I was gonna say because you're in love. You know that's what they say when you're with that those that are with the ones that they really love, like truly. Y'all that's in toxic relationships, don't listen to this because it's not for you. Those that are in good and in love relationships, they tend to live longer and live longer together, and tend to have good blood pressures as well.
True facts. Facts.
So they really do care if they in the mood.
Yes.
So in the mood.
Being in the mood matters. Not just
right. The mood matters. Yeah. But no, speaking of blood pressures real quick, and I hope he's doing better. So I had a patient that came to my floor from surgery, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. And I took his blood pressure. It was high. It was like a good 160 over a 90 something. I was concerned, but I was like, "Sir, are you in pain?" Real nice guy. He's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of hurting." I was like, "Okay," and then it went down. So yesterday when I had him again, it went down to like a 140, and then it started going up. So towards the end of my shift, that blood pressure was in the 200s. I said, "Oh, not Mr. Johnson. Let's get his ass up out of here." So he's in ICU, but I pray he's doing better.
I hope
so
somebody.
That's why I'd be real
I was gonna
concerned.
say, was they sneaking Popeyes and skins in there?
He was actually doing pretty good.
And
it was funny, and I ain't mean no harm because that's one thing in the medical world. Patients have to have dark humor, and I love that because I have dark humor.
Yeah.
So he had gotten the hiccups. So he was just up there hiccuping and stuff. I said, "Oh, you got the hiccups?" He was like, "Yeah, and they hurt like the dickens." I was like, I just heard that words and I just had to laugh. So I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what it is about hiccups being an adult. You know, they feel like little mini heart attacks." And he started laughing. And I was like, "Oh shit, he might be having a heart attack."
Yeah.
You have amazing bedside manner. You know.
But he laughed with it too. He was laughing. That's one good thing about, especially like older white men.
Yeah.
I love their humor. They don't damn.
Mm-hmm.
Everything feels like a heart attack when you're having a heart attack.
Right. He's like, as long as I don't get any more needles. I'm like, well,
we got one more for you, bro.
More needles. Yeah,
you might need another.
When you get my age, even breathing feels like a heart attack. Like, sir, I think you got a heart attack.
Right. Oh, but yeah, I pray that he's doing better. He was in good spirits though.
Same.
He was in good spirits, so I think he'll be all right. I think it's just more so. Well, no, hell, he had a lot of stuff going on, y'all. He had an ostomy bag or a colonoscopy bag. He had 2 nephro bags. So basically, the pee was going straight out of his kidneys into the bags. And then he had an ileostomy bag. So pretty much when the pee didn't go through his kidneys, it would go through the bag, like in the front. It was a lot going on. And he had a JP drain, which is wherever he had that surgery at, the grenade, I call it, is draining the fluid, the bad fluid off into the drain. He had a lot of good, but he was
so was it that he just got out of surgery or something? Oh, okay. Because I'm like, damn, he living like this?
yeah, just come out of surgery. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So this would be day 2 pre. Or I'm sorry, post.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. I was about to say, God.
I know a lot about surgery. My mama done went through multiples.
Yeah.
Every types you can think of, she went through.
So many of them, huh?
Because when you get them, like she was at a time when she got cancer, like before it was like a mainstream thing, kind of.
Yeah.
Like now they got so many programs. You can beat cancer.
Yeah.
Pretty well if you catch it early enough. Yeah. But she was at a time when like nobody cared about cancer. So especially breast cancer.
So they was like being experimental and shit, doing all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Trying all kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Like late 90s, huh? Mid 90s.
Yep. You know how that go.
I think we all got some stories of not even just cancer, but just like with medical, dealing with our
stuff. Yep.
Our elder parents or parents in general or grandparents, because that's how my grandma lost their eyesight from laser eye surgery.
Girl, let me tell you something about that. My granny got the LASIK, and I think early 2000s. So I say, because she passed away in 2018. So I'll say like 16, 17. That's when her eyesight started going bad.
Yeah.
From that. Yeah.
Yeah. This was in the this was late 90s. I would say 95, 96. And this was like when laser eye surgery was kind of like new. And being a diabetic, type 1 diabetic at that, they found like a little spot and they suggested she's getting surgery to move it. Okay, let's do it. And then they start seeing other stuff. And then what happened was, because I guess it was a new technology, the whole scar tissue issue. And that's what caused, the blindness. Yeah.
Was it retinopathy?
Something like that. Yep.
Definitely sound very familiar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. Good old mid-90s medical horror stories.
Right. Well, that's the thing about having them so early when it's brand new and you're the guinea pig. You don't know if it's going to work for you or not.
Yeah.
Until later down the line when they do better at it and it's better for you.
Yeah. Because I think about it now and be like, you know.
Yeah. If she would have waited.
Yeah. Even if she or not did it at all.
That too. Yep.
Yeah. Or not did it at all. Yeah.
You know the best way to stop retinopathy when you're a diabetic? Stop eating fucking sugar.
That'll do it too.
Well, you know, she was type 1, so she was insulin dependent. So she had to have sugar, you know, for various reasons.
Oh, she got a hereditary?
It would go down or up, down or up. Yeah.
So she had hereditary. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this type 2 stuff nowadays and all that. She actually had like real.
She had type 1. Yeah.
I hate to call it real diabetes, but she had real diabetes.
Right.
Yeah, like the type 2 stuff now is like all like diet train. Like you can get rid of it. You can kind of
you can beat diabetes too. You can't beat diabetes 1.
Yeah, exactly.
You stuck with it for life, forever.
That's a lifetime thing. So
yeah, that's why I was on my mama head about it so much. Like she had like amount of times to do better before she was insulin dependent. Like she was at a point where she was just taking the medicine. Just stop eating the chips, snacking, and sneaking.
They can't let it go though. They can't.
Sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes it's not even about like you don't have to quit the chips. You just have to do it in portions, and you got to know when to do it and when not. Like I'll eat chips once a week, and it's like literally a handful, and that'll run me through the whole day.
Yeah.
But luckily, there's a lot of new food products that takes away the sugar and the carbs so that it's easier to eat. Like they got this keto bread that has 10 grams of carbs, but it has 9 grams of fiber, which balances it out. So it's only 1 net carb of bread. I ain't gonna say it's the best bread, but it'll do what you need to do.
Right.
Can y'all see that?
What's that? Is it sugar free?
Mini rice cake.
Rice cakes.
And it's I think it's 90 calories. With chia, quinoa, and flax. This is going to be my new snack because I'm trying to do better as well because I snack late night. Y'all, your girl has high cholesterol.
Do you now?
Me telling y'all what to do for years now. I got high.
Y'all both got high cholesterol?
Yeah, we do.
And me being a man over here, and my cholesterol is perfect?
I cry every
That's crazy.
Well, you know, the genetic makeup of a woman is different, you know, and we have
children's,
you know, and
black men are supposed to be the leaders of high cholesterol. And here's a black man fully set on his cholesterol. I eat my protein and my veggies as I'm directed to.
Hey, listen.
And both of my sisters out here with high cholesterol. What y'all be eating? 10 boiled eggs a day? What y'all doing?
I don't even like eggs like that. It's the hot and readies for me.
Y'all know.
That's crazy.
It's the pizza. It's the cheese. It's the cheese and the pizza.
In my defense,
pizza.
Working in the medical field, 3 12s in a week. I'm tired. And I gotta keep house and home, and you know, I'd be tired. I don't be wanting to cook, so I'd be
you get
but I'm doing
all that food that hospital be cooking. You couldn't get you a healthy plate to take home.
Them MFers do not feed us healthy food, Green. They give us cakes and cookies and candies. Not saying that I ate all the candy and the cookies and stuff, but if I see it on the table, yes, I'm gonna be thankful and indulge, depending on what it looks like, because everybody can't.
Y'all need to stop.
Oh, I'm not touching it. I'm sorry.
Y'all need to stop buying these Hillshire Farms, Oscar Mayer lunch meats. You need to go to the deli and get you fresh sliced turkey meat. None of this ham.
You know, the fresh slice is still like preserved meat. They just slice it.
Depends on which brand. We have organic brands. So I usually get like a pound of organic turkey. And that gets me through the
meat. Yeah. In general, guys, lunch meat isn't actually that great for us, but you know, it's easy. I saw a lady making her own lunch meat, and it made me want to try it.
Well, she went out there and killed the turkey?
No. she ground the turkey herself, and I think it was like turkey or chicken. She did something with the turkey, seasoned it, ground it, put it in a steamer, and like refrigerated and sliced it herself.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, this looks pretty fresh. It looks very doable. It looks doable. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like you had to have any real special utensils and stuff for it. Okay. But you know, we're people of a certain age, if this conversation went like all the way to blood pressure and cholesterol and health issues.
Well, y'all two are.
So let's dial it. Yeah, okay, Mr. I got a blood clot, EKG, head ass. Anyway.
First of all, I didn't even want to go. My wife made me go.
Who is
you said head ass? I know that's right. Hold on, I gotta clip that. Hold on, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Anyway,
we've got to get the conversation back to the youngins. What's the game in green? Games, right? That's what we came here for.
Games. Well, actually, before we get to games, we got to talk about something a little bit more serious. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about AI.
Oh, Jesus. It is very serious.
Yeah, because it seems like AI might be hurting the gaming industry, even though we all said that shit like months ago.
Yes.
But more developers than ever now believe that generative AI is hurting the gaming industry.
What? Yeah. I am appalled. I can't believe it. I am so against this. Let's debate, Green. Psych. No.
Hey,
let's debate.
This is a story from GameSpot.com. It says a new GDC survey shows that game developers ear towards the use of generative AI in game development is going up, meaning they don't like it more and more. Every year, the organization behind GDC Festival of Gaming releases the State of Game Industry Report, featuring insights from thousands of developers around the video game industry. For the 2026 State of Game Industry Report, 2,300 were surveyed for the latest one and were asked about a variety of topics, including generative AI. Overall, 36% of the game developers surveyed used generative AI. That's about 828 people, with business professionals and upper management using it more than your rank and file game developers. ChatGPT was the most commonly used external AI tool, and the technology was mostly used for research and brainstorming. So they're saying at least 36% used it just to kind of like as a Google search, getting ideas and stuff. Generative AI is clearly being used by some developers. The sentiment around the use of technology is more negative than ever before. One anonymous game design supervisor went as far as to tell the surveyors, "I'd rather quit the industry than use generative AI." Ultimately, the reality is that technology is being used, but disdain for its use, especially for content players, actually see it as growing. Many players also don't like the use of generative AI, as games like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Divinity have faced backlash over the use of it.
Yeah. I feel like this is one of those kind of, things. But, and then I guess I don't know if all of us, those of us or those people that are trying to kind of sustain from using it as much, because sometimes we're in positions where we are faced with using it because it's just there. It's there. They're forcing us to use it in our search engines and all this stuff like that. But I was pulling up, like going through some games. I was thinking about purchasing and getting on Steam, and they have to asterisk or let us know, like, hey, we use this AI for like the artwork in the game or stuff like that. So they're using AI for the video games, which is not surprising, but because of what AI is doing and what it's causing, of course, you're going to get backlash because it's a big, even though it may seem fun and innovative, there's a big negative to it too. There's a big black cloud that goes along with it. So should games even be bothered with it? I know that it's new technology, but I'm wondering to myself though, like, I feel like if you're in the gaming space and you're making these like current gen games, next gen, whatever they want to call them, we don't know what kind of technology they're using for real. With these games, I'm like, they've probably been using AI for the games.
That's what I think too. To be honest, Bridge, like forever.
And like in some type of form of AI, maybe not the form of AI that we're using or faced with or seeing now, but I think about like when you play 2K or whether it be wrestling or NBA, can't you put your face on a game and isn't that some type of artificial intelligence that's able to compute and do that kind of thing? You put your face, your likeness on the game, you take a picture of yourself, it generates this player. I don't know. I just think about like technology in general. I think all of it is AI in a way, artificial intelligence in a way. It just how it's used, like how they're, I guess, powering it is the problem. I think.
I think the more disdain is coming from not necessarily what is AI, but what tasks are AI being told to perform now. For instance, to your point, the 2K face on your character thing. If that is AI, I'm not saying that it is because I don't know. But if it is, I don't think anybody has a problem with that. That's a small part that someone had to implement it for it to happen, right? I think when it comes to like using AI for voice acting, that's a different story because now you're putting people out of jobs. So instead of using traditional voice acting, creativity, and stuff like that, you're now just relying on one machine.
Right.
That comes into that game Marathon that's coming out in March. Like how they use AI to get some of the designs for the game, and come to find out that AI tool just stole those designs from someone else.
Yeah.
So I think that's the bigger issue. It's you're using AIs for these tasks that kind of takes away from the creativity and the work that we come to like appreciate when creating video games. Like,
Right.
why are you using video games to brainstorm? Y'all are grown ass adults. Come on now.
Yeah.
If you ain't got an idea for a game, maybe you shouldn't have the job that you have.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think, Hanky Panky?
I don't know. I think it's the same with you. I feel like we've been using AI forever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think AI should be used how it is now for like how Green said is with cats blowing bubbles.
Yeah, in a creative space, pretty much.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But for creativity, it could be used, but to a certain extent, not to take the place of your creativity. Like, say if I'm just a regular person, I just solely use AI to build new games and getting paid off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't put any effort into it. I just let AI just do the whole thing and I'm just getting paid. Like, no, I don't think it should be used that way. I think AI should be used to where, again, it's enhancing my creativity. Like if I can't do, for example, I'm creating a video game and I need my character do a certain thing, a certain jump, and I can't make it do that. Okay, let me pop in AI. Hey, can you make my character do a 360 flip for me? Yeah, I can see that happening, but just taking just over the creativity space with nothing to put into it. No, absolutely not.
I think if we kept AI as a entertainment software, kind of like another app, I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. For instance, Project Ava. That one I'm not too mad about. A little personal assistant that you can sit on your desk that helps you play video games. I ain't too mad about that.
Okay.
It's not taking anyone's job. It's not putting anyone at risk. It's just it calls you cutie every once in a while. Who cares?
That still blows my mind.
Cringe.
Just saying.
Hey cutie.
Hey cutie.
Can I voice act for an AI?
No, because it's AI voices.
Damn it.
See what I mean? It's taking the jobs out of,
Damn it.
Hey cutie.
Hey cutie. I could be Pinky's AI. Hanky Panky, you have a meeting at 3 p.m. EST.
I mean, thank you, Bridge.
Razer about to come out with some headphones that'll do just that.
Welcome, girl. No,
right. You said they about to what now, Green?
They're about to come out with those headphones.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna have AI in them.
They're gonna.
I might get them. I'm not gonna lie. I might just get them.
But isn't that like a version of the meta glass? Green, I had sent you that video of the blind guy with the meta glasses, by the way, too. But like, isn't that like kind of like a meta glasses, right? If it's headphones.
Yeah, but I think it's just
glasses like AI and.
Yeah, but I think this AI is a little bit more advanced towards gaming.
Okay.
So like meta glasses, I have a pair of meta glasses. I don't use it for nearly as much stuff as they want you to use it for. Like I might say like, what time is it? What time does this store open up? The same way you use Siri and Alexa and all of them.
Yeah, Google, hey Google and all that. Yeah.
It's pretty much how I do it. Unless I tell it to like take a video, take a picture, direct me in.
Can't you like record POV videos?
Mm-hmm. And that's why I got it. Was the video.
Yeah.
It was another camera to me. I didn't even think about the AI aspect of it.
Right.
I thought more of the camera aspect of it.
Oh, it has AI capabilities on there too?
Yeah, it's the meta AI. That's the whole thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm thinking the regular. I'm sorry. The regular Dagler.
It's the whole thing is supposed to be AI. Now they got to upgrade as a display in your glasses that you can see everything now.
You can see it.
Yeah. So you can tell it like direct me to this place and a map will show up in your lens so you can follow it.
Oh wow.
Follow me.
Okay.
Which I'm cool with that. Because that's a personal experience. That's not affecting anyone outside of your vision. It's just for you. But again, where I catch a thing is when it starts taking people's jobs.
Oh yeah.
Think about what it takes to power it. Like what is that about too? Like when are we going to find out the truth about this stuff too? Like what does it take to power? Is it really destroying these communities? Are those buildings, actually for the AI that we're using, or is it for something else that they're covering up? I don't know, but like, what is it causing? It's causing an economic issue too for those of us that's in the space of gaming and computers and IT and all that stuff like that. So like,
I can be honest. I kind of feel like if you give it another 2 years,
it won't exist.
None of this stuff. Yeah, we'll have AI, but it won't be like this bullshit.
Yeah,
like with data centers everywhere. It'll be wait until your first data center close. When it finally closes because they can't afford it anymore and they have to shut down a couple, the rest will fall right afterwards.
Because I just that's the kind of stuff I'm thinking about. Like, how harmful is this stuff? How harmful is it to use AI? And why is it taking so much to? So they're telling us, why is it taking so much to power something like this?
Well, because human beings have changed their ways of doing things. We used to dream of going to space. Now they said that's too hard to achieve. So let's be able to tell computers, do my work for me. And it just does it. So.
Yeah, because, they didn't go to the moon. Anyway.
I believe they did.
In 1960, what was it, 1960 what?
I believe that they did. I just think.
And they never went back?
That's funny.
I think they went to the moon. I just think something happened and they're not telling us what happened. Yeah. I'm being honest. Maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I do believe in aliens and stuff like that. And I just kind of feel like something happened and they just don't want us to know about it.
I mean, I do believe something had happened. I do believe in
at Hollywood Studios. I'm sure it did.
I don't want to. I feel like aliens are derogatory, but I mean that's the only thing we can use right now. So I do believe there's other life forms out there. I do.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Why is it that we are the only? Why, like, that doesn't make, like, if you just really think about the grand scheme of things, y'all, like, why are we the only existing living, like us and the animals and everything that's living on this planet? Why is this the only living thing planet?
It's not.
Yeah. So
and I think they know that. Well, I mean, they already admitted it, but I mean, like, the U.S. government has already admitted that they've been hiding aliens for a minute. They even admitted that they live on Earth. So I'm sure the moon landing had something.
They've been calling them daywalkers.
Yeah.
No, they said straight up the UFOs come from the ocean. So whatever the alien species is, they come in through the ocean.
And y'all steady eating them crustaceans.
They delicious.
Steady eating them aliens. Y'all steady eating them aliens.
It comes from the highest form of intelligence, and I appreciate them for whatever they did to mutate those crabs. I will continue to eat them.
Poor things. They just trying to live their life in their alien existence.
If they could just evolve these crabs to naturally have Old Bay seasoning on top.
Hey man, don't give the people any ideas. We live in America. You know what they do with food.
Look, if you can find a way,
they're gonna have Old Bay farms. Okay, what? The niggas like Old Bay on the crabs. Let's go.
Yeah. I want the crab to literally douse himself.
We got catfish farms.
Yeah.
They farm raise catfish.
Yep.
Yeah.
They farm raise a lot of things actually. But
salmon.
They farm raise salmon. Tilapia. Can I ask y'all a question? Okay, when you were a tiny tot, we were not eating tilapia. Tilapia showed up in like year 2000. I remember I was like, what is tilapia? And where did that come from? It just came
out of nowhere.
No, I think not for me. Because my mama used to make me, because I hated tilapia. My mama used to force me to eat that shit.
Is this a real fish? Because where tilapia come from? I never saw tilapia until I was like a teenager.
It was the cheapest fish you can get.
Yeah.
Never seen it. Never even heard of it.
You can literally get a whole bag for like $5.
I know it's cheap fish.
It's cheap.
That's why black families always had it, because it was like.
But see, we did. But I listen. I did not grow up privileged. Okay, but like if we was going to eat some fish, it was either whiting or catfish.
This was considered even less than
was
those.
A cheap fish back then, like a cheapish fish, or cod. You even get a little cod. You know, salmon was like you was doing something.
That's the difference between like the East Coast and Midwest and West and South, because I think everybody kind of went through their own quote hood struggle. There's similarities in every hood struggle, of course, but then there's little tiny differences. Like you saying, like catfish was supposed to be, you know, to us, catfish was top tier. That was the fish you only ate at church. Oh, yeah. You didn't eat no catfish. You ate catfish at church and on special occasions. Oh, yeah, no. That wasn't an everyday fish.
Yeah, we would buy cat. Like, it wasn't no thing to go to get some catfish.
If you got catfish, that means you got paid that day. You have fresh money in your pocket. Any other day, you eating tilapia. Yeah, we going over to Giant Foods, and you're gonna get you a nice big bag of tilapia fish for $5. That's already damn near frozen, and you're gonna go home and you're gonna fry it up. And it was this fucking thin. By the time they finish frying it feels like you're chewing through a thick potato chip. Just
it was. Yeah, that fish is anyway.
Yeah,
we
I know
off,
what you mean.
Yeah, we go off the topic. Crazy. What's next, Green?
Amazon Studios has lost its studio head.
What?
Jason Schreier.
Yeah, that's
Schreier. Yeah, that dude. Oh no, not Jason. His name is Christoph Hartman.
Christoph. I love names like that. Christoph.
It says Christoph Hartman is parting ways with the company amidst layoffs that have cut around 16,000 jobs across Amazon. The move comes as Amazon winds down its gaming ambitions, shifting focus to its cloud gaming service, Luna. Meanwhile, they just got rid of 16,000 jobs, but I bet you Jeff Bezos had all the money in the world to give the millennia to make that horrible movie that only sold one ticket worldwide. That's crazy.
One
ticket. They spent $57 million on that movie and only sold one ticket.
Hey, man.
Who thought I'm going to go on a Friday night to go watch a movie about Melania Trump? Nobody.
Oh, Melania.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is.
I'm like millennial. I'm thinking they did a movie about the millennial or something.
Nah, they did a movie about the first lady, if that's what you want to call her.
Why you didn't just send it straight to Amazon? Ain't no Amazon too? Because I remember seeing it.
Who's gonna watch it?
Still, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you just send it straight to Amazon?
You know why he didn't send it straight to Amazon?
Send it straight to Prime.
Because they spent $57 million on it.
$1 million.
You ain't making that off of Amazon.
Prime member. If you're a Prime member, it's on. Look, we're paying for Prime.
If I spent $57 million on a movie, you ain't making that back on no Amazon Prime.
Why does Melania need it? Anyway? So
it's about her eyesight going forward in the 2024 election, even though she had nothing to do with it. She wasn't a presidential running mate. She wasn't a vice president. She wasn't on the administration. She is someone's wife. That is it. And she's there's talks of her divorcing the man. So
barely did.
57 million. Only one ticket purchase. One ticket confirmed. That's it.
What the kids say? I'm gagged.
Yes. Very much so. Because for what? like I seen the ad on TikTok yesterday morning, and I was getting ready for work, and just scrolling through, putting on my clothes, getting ready, for the day. And all of a sudden, I hear this voice. That sounds familiar. And then she's, talking and going through it, and you can only just see the back of her hair. Her head, see her hair or whatever. And then it said at the end her name. It popped up, and I was like, "Who produced this? Who gave the green light on this? For what? We don't need this at this state right now. The height of the culture." We don't need this right now.
This is because these are they Trump friends. So it's like Trump, like, I need you to do a movie about my wife, make her look like personable, like reach the, because I want to say every, but a lot of our first ladies have been very like out there. They're doing things. They have programs. They got slogans. Dare to keep the kids off drugs, even though that wasn't, but
right.
We had Michelle Obama, and all that stuff like that. So like we've had like prominent first ladies, and she has not done anything both terms. She's been in the background. She's been very quiet. She's been out of the way, which is smart for her. Smart.
She doesn't even live at the White House.
I look. You ain't got to tell me. What? You ain't. I already know. Don't none of them really live there. No, they don't live there. He don't.
No.
He don't live there.
He lives there.
You think so?
No. It's been confirmed. He lives there. She doesn't live there. She lives in New York.
But my thing is,
but he's just trying to make her appeal to the American people. Is what he's doing. But
they're about to get a divorce. That's what.
Yeah.
Think about it. Your husband just got caught in a 34 count felony for trying to pay off a porn star because he was sleeping with her and cheating on his current wife. Mind you, his current wife is the mistress that he cheated with on his last wife, who is now buried at the 18th hole.
Which is wild.
Well, you know why he did that though?
Yeah, so nobody can go through the corpse and nobody can go through the records that he got hidden in the goddamn golf course.
His that is now, and it cannot be seized by anything, like nothing like that. That is now his family's property, whatever property. So if you put human remains on your property, that can really be taken from you, pretty much. So,
well, my whole point,
family will always be in possession of that particular property.
Oh yeah. I mean, but I say all this to just say, Jeff Bezos, you could have easily took that $57 million that you wasted on that stupid ass movie,
paid them 16,000
and kept 16,000 people. I'm just saying, that's crazy.
But this is all moving. This AI, they said AI wouldn't take the jobs and all that, right? This is a whole.
Yeah.
Proof that AI is taking the job. 16,000 people. I saw, not this particular article, but I saw something like this about Amazon at the end of the year last year, that this was happening, that it was speculated to happen.
This is the second layoff.
Lord,
this ain't even the first. They laid off 14,000 people before. This is just the newest round.
Yes. Crazy.
You literally just displaced 30,000 people in a matter of months over a technology tool, and then wasted $57 million on somebody we do not care about.
Don't give two damns about.
And I want people to realize that this was like a money laundering. This wasn't. This feels much like money laundering. You're not telling me that Jeff Bezos sat there and was like, "Let me give you $57 million to make this stupid ass movie," and think you're gonna get it. Nah, y'all move that money. That movie looks like you filmed it off on an iPhone. I don't want to hear none of that. Here's the biggest thing about that though. The director is actually a famous director who was caught in the Epstein files, who then got blacklisted from Hollywood. So he hasn't made a movie in years.
Wow.
Well.
And all this the same week that they come up with more Epstein files that accuses the president. Never mind. We getting too deep. I'm gonna just go ahead and let that go. Y'all ain't ready for that news right now. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and watch the news.
We have to have a whole different kind of a show for this. Whole different kind of show. Where is Deontay Kyle? Not just playing.
Right. Where is Deontay?
Deontay Kyle.
Shout out to him.
Because I don't think there's people.
Right.
I don't think there's people who watch the news, because if you have, especially today, y'all will be a whole lot angrier than what y'all currently are. I'm just letting y'all know. All I'm gonna say is, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, and keeps getting accused of being a duck, that's a duck.
Mallard. It's a mallard. A mallard.
That's crazy, y'all.
Oh my god.
Just saying. But for those people who don't know who Christoph Hartman is, he was working on the original Grand Theft Auto to co-founding 2K Games in the early 2000s.
Okay.
So it's not like he's just some random dude. He's a big name.
He's important.
And he's most notorious for saying that, I ain't know about this about him.
Uh-oh.
Hartman may be more notorious for saying that AI wouldn't take jobs in games, as they don't really have acting, as he loses job to AI. That's crazy. Well, I hope you find another job, Mr. Hartman.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Maybe you have a different outlook on AI now. I don't know.
I bet you he at home.
Right. Exactly. Just like that.
That's what happened when they gave him his pink slip.
It ain't funny. Let me stop laughing at people.
Look, when you say some stupid stuff like that, like AI won't take jobs because da, and then you immediately get fired in the second round of what they already told you is because of AI, that's crazy.
That's bad, man.
That's that karma. Yeah.
Man, the chickens have been roosting, haven't they?
Yeah.
Obviously not loud enough, because again,
chickens have been roosting. The chickens have come home to roost like a mug. It's crazy.
Because the government has been doing some shady stuff this week, and I'm still like,
oh, absolutely.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Why are we still here?
Absolutely.
Be like, Obama, can you come back? Because I don't like this babysitter.
He said,
not this babysitter.
Obama be like, I've had enough.
He's sick of us.
He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back.
Have Michelle run.
Right.
Michelle said she ain't even doing that.
I know. She said she done. Yeah. She got a podcast with her brother, and that podcast be getting like millions of views.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Yeah, it's good too. It's not bad. It's a good. What's it called? IMO, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's a good podcast.
I always said if she did decide to run, her and either Jasmine Crockett or Kamala Harris.
Bring Kamala back.
Either way, it's a shoe-in.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of Michelle Obama. But her and Jasmine Crockett, kill.
They ain't gonna like that. Get the monkeys out of here.
They wouldn't have. They wouldn't even have a chance.
Hell no, not a chance in hell. They'll be out there with remember the what they used to have. Remember the tiki torch?
Tiki
torches. What happened to the tiki torches group?
Right, I need them to come around this one good time.
They swapped their uniform for ICE uniforms. That's
right, exactly. No, for real.
It's the truth.
They will be.
The founder of the Proud Boys is in ICE.
They would
absolutely.
This country
Why
on
wouldn't he be?
Fire if Michelle Obama and Jasmine Crockett ran for president.
Man, they lose their whole.
They would make up every lie in the book to try to get them out of there.
Exactly.
I don't believe that Jasmine Crock is even a citizen. Boy, she was born.
She's from Nigeria, Lagos. She's from Lagos.
She's a Chinese spy.
She's from Lagos.
Lagos, right?
What's it
They would call her every Chinese spy in the book.
Right. And them Niagaras.
They're like Legos.
Out of here.
What Legos got to do with this?
Legos is what my kids play with. She from Lagos.
Look.
Oh, Jesus.
But we don't talk enough about consoles around here, so I thought I'd shed some light on some good console news.
Yeah, because my heavy console playing friends here.
Mm-hmm.
They just love they play them. They PC players now. PlayStation. Get your PlayStation.
My PlayStation Portal is sitting right here, and I have a whole shrine dedicated to PlayStation. PlayStation.
Is
right
it
there.
plugged in though? No.
Well, my PlayStation 5 is, yeah. But my Portal's right here. Yeah, it's right there. Next to the candle.
When are you gonna stream off your PlayStation from your PlayStation?
I can't stream on this computer. I can't stream. I would have to buy a brand new capture card just to stream. Because the internal one that I had won't even fit in there because of the graphics card.
Yeah, go and get your little cam link or whatever they call it. I got one. I got a little.
I mean, I have fun playing PlayStation games like in bed. I don't.
Cookie. I was just laughing at what Cookie
Our
said.
PC players. Like the folks who have iPhones and consoles are like the green chat, but why?
Somebody's an elitist.
Somebody can get him.
Oh, man.
Hey, look, I know where I came from. Okay. Well, in good news, PlayStation Plus announced their new games for February. And it actually looks pretty damn good. First up, we have the boxing game Undisputed. So we haven't had a good boxing game in a very long time. So the fact that Undisputed is free,
that's so nice.
Pretty dope. Subnautic Below Zero. I actually have all of the Subnautics on PC, and they're really good games. So that's gonna be a gem right there. A game called Ultros. I'm not too familiar with it, but it's free, so might as well try it. And Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. So I know a lot of people won't be jumping on Ace Combat. That's one of those PlayStation classics right there.
PlayStation.
That's a classic IP.
So you're gonna add it to your list?
Yeah, I would definitely play Ace Combat on my Portal.
Okay.
Yeah. Undisputed, I've been wanting to play a fight game for a while. Undisputed might be that one. Unfortunately, on PC is getting bad reviews, but it seems more like a PC problem than the game itself. So
that's crazy.
I haven't heard any bad things on PlayStation's version of Undisputed. So
Undisputed. All right.
Yeah. So
I mean, give it a go. Give it a little a swirl, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So make sure y'all get y'all free games on in February for the PlayStation. Mind you, Undisputed is PlayStation 5. Subnautic Below Zero is PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Ace Combat 7 is also PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Ultros is PlayStation 4. So, go ahead and get that. And the time being for January, I don't see the list for January. So you guys still have some time to grab whatever game is free on PlayStation for January for right now.
Mm-hmm.
But, pick up the game, play it, try it. Let us know how you like it. and all those good things. But you know, it is my favorite time of the show. Y'all know what it is.
Ooh.
Yes. Hit it for one time. Yes, yes.
Wait a minute now.
Right.
That's enough now.
Damn it.
This is Green's Haunted Patch Notes. Y'all know the vibes, you know. This is the time when you know, I'll let y'all know about some stories going on in the paranormal, if you will. This week, there's two games that was showcased, or there was trailers that came out that I thought was very interesting. So I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. The first is actually a new rendition of a Backrooms game. If you don't know what Backrooms is, it's pretty much like a walking simulating psychological horror series of games. However, there's a new one that kind of takes a slight twist to it. It looks like it has a more deeper story to it and goes a little bit further than the regular Backrooms games. And it's called Shifting to the Backrooms. So let me show you guys a nice little snippet of the trailer. This video comes from Respawn by way of Daily Mail on TikTok. Make sure you go over there and show them some love.
About strange and endless rooms. Something was drawing me there. Drawing me to places you can't reach the normal way. No clipping? Secret entrances? Bullshit. Made up by someone who's never been there. The real way in is simpler and scarier. It's inside.
There's no way out! You must tell him to stop shifting!
So, just a little snippet, you know.
It looks a little creepy. You gonna get it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Marinate some.
It makes me want to go get all of the Backroom games. Because I mean, I've seen like clips of people playing it, and there's even some where I see them playing it with friends and stuff.
Okay.
But this looks like it comes with a good story to it, so I'm definitely down for it. And I'm down for it if anybody wants to, you know, join up with it if it's a multiplayer. But it looks like it's a single player. From what I see,
I ain't too big on the horror games, but you know, this don't look too bad.
Oh, the demo's out right now on Steam.
On Steam, looks like you need to go ahead and try.
I already pressed the download button.
Yeah,
he ain't white.
Yeah, so you know, make sure y'all get the Shifting to the Backrooms. Give it a try, or if you guys have any suggestions on one of the other Backrooms games. Let us know and we'll check it out. All right. The second game that I also saw on TikTok. It looks like a more horror kind of based game. This one was kind of like a co-op game though. Oh, hold on. Let me do that. There we go. This one is actually called Silent Breath. It's a survival game. Like I said, it's co-op and it takes place in a wooded area where you have to solve the mystery. So let's take a look at that real quick.
searching for clues while something hunts you from the shadows. Tag your friend you would give this a try with. What really sets this game apart is its voice detection system. If you talk too loudly or panic and scream, the creature stalking the forest can hear you and will track you down. Built in Unreal Engine 5, the visuals are insanely realistic, and the combination of dense fog, dark woods, and dynamic lighting makes every step feel dangerous. The threat only gets worse because the enemies adapt to how you play, learning your habits over time. Staying calm and staying quiet is often the only way to survive. The game is called Silent Breath. Follow more. This up.
Y'all know I love me some
Silent Breath.
Unreal Engine. Oh no. Silent Breath. Let me look at this. Let's see.
Now, I have to say this. If we play this as a co-op, I'm getting everybody killed because y'all know I ain't got good sense.
Well, you know that it comes after you, not us.
I'll be walking in the wrong spot. Stay with us. Oh, I was just trying to see what was over here.
They'll come after you. I'll be silent in the corner watching. People be like, what happened to Bridge?
Silent breath. They learn my habits. Yeah, like that's crazy. So they will learn you sitting in the corner quiet.
Yeah. I'm about to look this up right now.
Look at it. Oh, crazy self. Y'all so crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I was dumb ghost. I mean,
you know, sometimes Bridge, you gotta do a little horror, you know.
No.
It's multiplayer, $10.
Well, we know. I'm sure it is.
Add it to my wish list.
Yeah, let me go ahead and add this to my wish list as well.
Similar games that you've played, the Mortuary Assistant.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, by the way, did you see that the Mortuary Assistant is actually having a movie?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And it comes out next month.
Yeah.
Be in that thing like, hey.
So that means we all gotta go see it and do a review. Yeah.
No, I can watch horror movies, I guess.
Yeah, Bridge, I'll send you the $20 to go see the movie.
I'm gonna go get some Culvers. You better send a ticket. Not just kidding.
Right.
Because I'm going to Culver's. No.
Straight there.
Get me a burger.
Not a burger.
Burger and fries.
Yeah, we all need to go see the Mortuary Assistant. I wish the Mortuary Assistant was one of those on-demand movies, so we can watch it all together.
Discord. But I would. I would. Sometimes like some of them extra paranormal activity movies and stuff, a little bit too much for me, but I'd watch the Mortuary Assistant.
It's good. It's a good game. I wish it had worked for more than 2 hours, but it was good. I like it. It'll be interesting to see how the movie goes.
Pinky ain't had a problem with it, did you?
With Mortuary Assistant, the only problem I had, like, what was that? Was that around Halloween? It was. Not this year. Well, 24 Halloween season, I started having issues. Like it would like lag out to up to the part where I would drain the body, and it just gets stuck. Like I can move, but the progression just got stuck there.
Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't no lag or anything. It just the progression just stopped there. So I was like, well, shit, hopefully they'll fix it. I never knew if they fixed it. I'm pretty sure they did, but I just never knew they fixed it because I just went on to something else. Yeah.
Yeah. Are y'all gonna get Resident Evil Requiem?
No.
Pinky is.
I might wrap it. I might.
You know what? I'll make this deal. If Pinky gets it, I'll get it.
You're gonna put me.
Well, then you'll be buying it then,
right?
You're gonna be buying it.
No, I'll play it. I'll play it on stream.
We know.
Even though I don't like Resident Evil games,
it's gonna be fun.
You know,
I like the movies. I don't
8.
Like the
what was it? 8. 8 was your favorite.
Oh, you talking about 7? I ain't play 8.
7. 8. Wait, was that 7?
Because 7 was Biohazard, I think.
Biohazard. I thought that was 8.
No, 8 was the one with the
7.
big
with the tall
breasted
lady.
woman. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What was it? Mistress D or something?
Like that.
Yeah.
That's right. 7.
Mm-hmm. But this has been another episode of Green's Haunted Patch Notes. Thank you.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Word.
I'm so scared.
Now on to the main subject. I thought this would be a good topic to talk about because there's been 2 things that happened this week that I wish DD didn't go to wrestling because he should also
weigh in.
Listen to this. What does it take to be successful in the gaming industry now? And is Xbox getting left behind? So this all comes from 2 stories that popped off. The first one, and we don't have to go through the whole story, but just these 2 factors.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems as though developers do not want to make Xbox games much anymore, based on the findings that a lot of developers just ain't making games for Xbox. They either refuse or whatever the case might be, or they believe that pushing the game back until next gen comes out will be better. But for whatever reason, there's a lot of developers that they don't want to make Xbox exclusive games anymore. And this kind of might be one of the issues that leads Microsoft themselves, the owners of Xbox, to blame Xbox for their revenue fall of 2025. They said the lack of console sales for Xbox and the lack of Xbox games sales is the reason why Microsoft as a whole has lost a lot of revenue. They said that as far as their other Microsoft products, all cool. But the revenue fall comes mostly from the Xbox division.
I don't know why they're using it as an excuse because they're losing money.
I think it's more of so them stating it. So let's put it like this: if Pinky, you represent Real Ones Gaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Bridge represents Real Ones Movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And movies is doing fine. The revenue is pretty much the same. However, Real Ones Gaming, let's just say you didn't sell as much tickets this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Real Ones Movies, can they really take any blame for the fact that we as a whole company have not produced as much as we normally produce? Or do I not have any kind of way to not blame you, Real Ones Gaming, for not producing as much as you should have?
But Real Ones Movies don't have nothing to do if I'm not, making the money. You know what I'm saying?
They don't. So that's why I'm blaming you and not Bridge.
Well, yeah, you can blame me, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why is Microsoft's?
Because everybody keeps thinking that like Microsoft and Xbox are equals, and the problem is that a lot of people keep thinking that way, like they're one and the same, they're equal. No, Microsoft is the parent, Xbox is the little baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I own you. You work for me.
But when our children misbehave, isn't that a reflection of our upbringing?
There you go.
No,
there you go.
I'm allowing you. I'm allowing you to show.
When the child
No. When
always
a parent,
blame the parent,
right?
When a child doesn't do good in school, right, and you have given them all the resources to do well in school, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The teachers still call us. It's our fault.
Yeah, the teacher still calls you. However, what do you as the parent do to the child?
Beat the hell out of them. No, I'm playing. I'm not.
She's not playing, but yes. No. No.
But
We're gentle parenters. We are gentle parenters.
Yeah, yeah.
They are gentle parenters. Like, I think if I'm looking at the scale, so they show the scale. Xbox hardware revenue is down 32%. Windows OEM plus devices, that revenue went up 1%. Not a lot, but it went up. It's more than they expected.
Let's go.
But when you think about it, the gaming revenue went down 9%. Xbox content plus services revenue went down 5%. And Xbox hardware revenue went down 32%. All of that is within the Xbox scope, except Windows OEM and devices.
Okay.
So their other departments are doing either satisfactory or better than satisfactory. Mm-hmm. However, Xbox in all three fields.
But didn't we, if I can remember, like a while ago, could have been some years ago on the previous podcast, so we always get into the Xbox conversation and how they're slacking or lacking or whatever the case is, however we might have felt about it. We predicted this, and there was a point of time where they were talking about going fully digital too as well, and eliminating the actual hardware console, the console itself. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is them phasing it out. Maybe.
Yeah, but you can't phase something out that you don't have content for. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go fully digital, that's great, but you don't have, it says right here, the Xbox content and service revenue also went down 5%.
Well, see, I think now the Xbox is a console that you can use for every game. It's not just Xbox Studios, stuff that, apparently they're not creating a lot of stuff, but they're acquiring companies like, what's all the COD folks, all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's all Xbox Studios now.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is they're acquiring games. They don't have to create them because they're acquiring them anyway.
Right.
And then when they acquire these companies can still actually like operate as they always have, but now they just own them and say, hey, we're putting this on Xbox, or this is a Game Pass drop, whatever, first get on Game Pass, all that stuff like that. The shit they do. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting a brain fart here. But
I know what you mean though, yeah.
I feel like maybe Xbox is, like you said, it's going to be Xbox Studios, and I feel like they're just phasing. I feel like they might be phasing the console itself out and doing some kind of maybe digital. Now, should they do that? I don't think so, because I think if you continue to ride your console wave and keep them improved, yes, make a few games too. I don't know how many. I don't want to get into the Xbox versus PlayStation thing, but that's the other console. I don't know how many PlayStation exclusive games that they have. I'm not sure. I'm not well versed in that. You know more than I do, but I guess we do need another console. And Nintendo people don't say we got the Switch. Just don't even include that. Okay, we're not talking about like the Switch console. We're talking about like an actual, I'm not saying it's not a console, sorry. Mm-hmm. But Nintendo is a very exclusive console with just Nintendo. Yeah, so they have other games on them. I know, don't come for me about that. But I think in this, space, we need two. We need one and another, I feel like. And I feel like they shouldn't. I think they would be losing out on a lot of money, not focusing and not phasing and phasing out that console. Because I do remember us years ago, like talking about them about 2 years ago, maybe at the most. Them saying that the Xbox is not going to be a box anymore, pretty much.
Right.
I just focus on keeping the Xbox. Focus on getting it on the same level, or if not better than PlayStation. Like you all are Microsoft. I know you're saying the parent company and the baby company, but they own them, so they can definitely put whatever money, whatever time, whatever people, AI, whatever y'all using nowadays, into place to improve this console and to, create a few more games on it. What was the game some of us played? South of Midnight was a really good game that they did,
But it didn't push it.
And
that was the problem.
And that's something that they need to work on.
I think Microsoft has given Xbox more than enough of monetary, as well as they've given them a large space to kind of be successful.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the people in charge of Xbox,
right,
they're very lazy.
And that's
I'm
why
not
I
even
was
going to
going
sugarcoat it.
next too. I'm like, why not hire a different board of directors, somebody with, different ideals, and I mean, people like ourselves. Of course, obviously with more experience, but what I'm saying, folks that actually are in the gaming space, and because sometimes I feel like maybe the people that are running these gaming this particular one in general, gaming companies are not really in the gaming space, and not those that are gamers that have experience with these. They're just board of directors, money.
I mean, but this all stems from the first question, which is, what does it take to be successful in the gaming industry now? And my answer has remained the same. Exclusivity. You got to have exclusives. You got to. It's no, in order for me to push a hardware, I have to give you a reason to buy that hardware. I have to give you something that hardware can do that other hardwares can't do.
Yeah.
And then the question comes, has Xbox really done that? The last couple of years, has Xbox really given you any reason to think that you can't live without an Xbox?
Right.
And the answer is no.
And I gotta agree. I hate to, not saying not to agree with you. I'm just saying, like, because I want Xbox to win, but as a consumer, they have not given me a reason to get an Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I hate to say that.
We own an Xbox Series S, and the only reason that we own one is it's literally like a secondary console for my child to play Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she could play it on a PlayStation, but it's like I don't want to share. It's literally like just I probably could have bought an Android box or something and let her play it on that like that too. I know how to do that stuff, but like, yeah, it was just literally like I just need something else on her TV so she can play Minecraft on her own in her own space. I didn't buy it for Xbox. I bought it because it was cheaper way for her to play a low grade, I won't say low grade, a low graphic intensive game.
Yeah. I mean, you think about like Nintendo Switch, people aren't buying Nintendo Switch. I mean, I don't know about the two, but for the one, I will say they had a lot of exclusive games that was just like, you can only get it if you get a Nintendo.
Right.
PlayStation came out with, you can get games that's on other consoles because you want to play with your friends, of course. However, we do also give exclusivity with these titles that have won awards, and these are going to be long-lasting games. And Sony has really become that, PlayStation has become that single-player hub for gamers. They've come out with some amazing single-player games.
Was that Zero Dawn, West, all that?
Oh, Horizon, yeah.
Horizon, yeah.
And they kind of build their studio strategically. Xbox doesn't, I'm still trying to figure out their strategy with their Xbox Studio acquisitions. It seems like Microsoft gave them enough money to do whatever they needed to do to make Xbox prosper. And Xbox just said, well, why should we spend that money on making games? Why not just buy companies that already made games and have them do the same exact thing they've always been doing? Just do it for us. Mm-hmm. And that's when we get into the example of Blizzard and Activision, is that since the acquisition, has Blizzard and Activision actually changed? Or is it the same exact thing, just under a new umbrella?
Yeah.
Because they haven't produced a new game.
No.
They just produced the same sequels we was going to get regardless.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the other studios, like Bethesda's under there, and we haven't seen a lot from Bethesda either.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that you mentioned it, because I was going through like my files on my computer and I came across an old Overwatch, and I'm like, huh, I ain't heard from Blizzard in a minute. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and Bethesda in itself, I'm disappointed, because I'm like, Bethesda is the great studio that literally came out with banger after banger after banger, and it just seems like they're stuck in limbo. Like, okay, maybe Microsoft helped them get that TV deal for Fallout to get a TV show, but what about the games?
Yeah.
I mean, what about another Fallout? Like, where's the new Fallout? Why are you doing a remake of Fallouts? Like, they're doing a Fallout. What was it? The Fallout Shelter 2, which is a mobile game that you can play on console. They announced that like it was a big thing, but everybody's like, what about a Fallout 5? What have y'all been doing since y'all became part of Xbox Studios?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, people like to call me the Xbox hater. I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all these things because I see it, and I wish y'all would just like, you have to call them out.
Yeah.
You have to say something to them. You got to say like, hey, we do have like a lot of investments in you as a gamer, and y'all just aren't producing. Like, this is the worst Call of Duty, period. This year is the worst Call of Duty year I've ever seen.
But do you think they acquired like all of the Call of Duties, and so they can do that day one drop on Xbox Game Pass to pull in more people to pick up Game Pass?
I'm sure that's what it is, but then you have to ask yourself, where's the revenue in that? Because, okay, so if you think about it, if I'm selling you this prescription for multiple games every, month, and let's just say Call of Duty is one of them. Call of Duty is a $70 game. You are now getting that $70 game. If you pay, what is it, $14.99, I think is the lowest tier one.
Yeah, a month, yeah.
So $14.99 a month, you get to play Call of Duty all you want for that whole month. But of course, you're not just going to play it for 1 month. You're going to play it for 12 at least. So now you're playing 12 months, but you're now paying $14.99 for that. That's well above the $70 range you're paying for that.
15,
and then
12, yeah.
Maybe you're saying, well, I'm also getting other games. Yeah, but are you playing those other games? Or did you just get Game Pass for Call of Duty because you wanted it day one without having to pay the $70 up front? How many people can really say, I play everything on the Game Pass? Not a lot.
You don't, but they do have a lot of options. I will say that they do. And now they've done something where like all of the games on your computer, including your Steam games, your Epic games, they all show up on your, like if you have PC, they all show up on your Game Pass client.
Yeah.
Too. So, maybe that's, like I said, I feel like they have something up their sleeve, but it's not being executed correctly.
I think they want to be the hub for games, but I think they want to be more of a studio, more of a software rather than hardware, which is fine. However, I just don't think they have. I don't think they have the uniqueness, and I don't think they have a good game plan to be that. Like, if you decide you're going to be that digital hub, you want to be like a launcher.
Right.
And you're gonna then include the Game Pass as the launcher. Cool, but you are now saying you are no longer in competition with PlayStation. You are no longer in competition with Nintendo. You are in competition with Steam, GOG, Epic Games, and the rest of the launchers. Is there a high revenue in that?
I mean, they maintain in some kind of way, so it's got to be some money in it. You know,
No, they have an unlimited amount of money from Microsoft.
Yeah,
that's undoubtedly. But when you look at these figures, is there any way that Xbox can take that business model and create a revenue for where Microsoft isn't saying, yeah, we ain't running out of money, but you still making us lose money. Like we're losing money. We can never run out of money. I don't think Microsoft could ever run out of money. But I do feel like Microsoft is spending more money than they're producing, which is the issue.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe it's you're going to have to sell Activision, or maybe just do your job and create some new games.
Yeah, that too. Because they could be putting that money into, creating a game.
Stop worrying about AI all the goddamn time.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like I think they're trying to phase out the console, or let it the console might not have the console be its focus, like pushing the console and pushing console sales. I don't think that's going to be, because they're trying to get on another level of technology at this point. And I think, like you said, with the AI, the Copilot, I mean, I know that's the Microsoft thing, but we still got to understand, hey, Xbox is Microsoft. So like I said, I think they acquired these companies to just use them as to keep their gaming space going, because they're not going to put in time and work into making new games. They may remaster some stuff, but it's like, hey, we own the major games. We own Call of Duty. So, and people are going to play Call of Duty regardless, because they got it in their mind that people are going to play Call of Duty regardless. And people do, just because we're not playing it, other people are.
Well, I mean,
people are going to play them regardless. They're going to get money off of games like Call of Duty regardless. So.
Well, they're actually blaming Call of Duty for Xbox's fail. Because if you think about it, they spent a lot of money getting Activision based off of this release, because this is like the first actual release where they started from the beginning to the end with this Call of Duty as an Xbox studio.
What kind of money did they put in for the ads? Like, y'all remember, were we not just paying attention or something this go around? Or was Call of Duty not advertised in the way that they used the previous Call of Duties?
Both.
Even from the six. Both.
Because they were producing like a lot of stupid commercials with a lot of actors. Is also because Battlefield messed them up and did commercials to tease that they do them stupid stuff. So we were more focused on Battlefield than we were on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Because they were doing the advertisement, but they were, I don't want to say stupid, but they were cheesy.
Yeah.
They were cheesy, and then it wasn't out there. Like, I felt like the budget, they didn't put in that budget as they used to do. So you didn't see it as often.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like they just buying stuff up to like the games will sell itself. It's like they got the games will sell itself mindset, and I don't think that's working. It's not working at all.
And it's also because the creators that they hired didn't do a great job either, because we knew they hired those creators. And those creators didn't do anything to kind of like fight off the allegations. They were just kind of like, no, guys, we're not paid to say that the game is good. And it was clear in their face once they played the game that they didn't like it.
Okay.
And then when the game was released, we saw a lot of those creators not even play the game.
That part. That part.
So you went into this testing a couple weeks ago, and this is going to be the greatest Call of Duty of all time, guys. You definitely got to pick this up. Go and pre-order now. And then the day it was released, none of them was on the Call of Duty.
And you know what's funny too? My coworkers were just talking about this. You remember the coworker that play video games as well, and a couple other guys. They were talking about the exact same thing, and it's so funny that a lot of times we talk about certain things and we say it, but just to hear a regular consumer gamer say the same thing is hilarious to me. So yeah, they say the same thing, like in those same content creators that they flow out, they don't even play the game anymore. I was like, okay, yes, you
we think the normal everyday consumer isn't paying attention to that too much, but they are.
They are. Yeah. They are. That's true.
And that's the problem. It's just, and I'm not I can't solely blame Call of Duty for it, because at the end of the day, it's Xbox's fault for even thinking that kind of merger, that kind of like acquisition, and with all that money they spent billions to get Activision to produce the same slop they've been producing year after year.
That's what I was saying, because it's like they got that mindset. The game is going to sell itself.
But
like
this year it just didn't.
Yeah, because they didn't put. If you're going to buy some, you're supposed to make it better.
Yeah,
there has to be an improvement. So you have to change. And I feel like they bought it and didn't use, because they just bought it. It's been a year yet. And these games were already probably made and ready to release, and before they got to them, but something's got to be done. But I feel
remember the acquisition was complete before Black Ops 6.
Okay.
So when Black Ops 6 came, Black Ops 6 had been already worked on before they actually bought them. But this is the first game that's been under Xbox, that was being worked on while they were under Xbox.
Yeah.
That we were thinking like, oh, okay, maybe Xbox is going to give them more money so they'll be able to do more.
No, Xbox bought games so they didn't have to make them. That's really what I think. They bought games so they don't have to make them themselves. They acquired a huge, what's the word they like to use? Conglomerate. They picked a huge, very, like one of the most popular games ever.
Yeah, I'm saying
video games. I mean, so, and they just like this game gonna set this Call of Duty. This guaranteed money.
Yeah, Xbox doesn't have to make the game.
Walmart, Green. It's like if you bought a Walmart.
Yeah, if I had a bunch of Walmarts though, like let's say you both are the managers of two Walmarts that I own, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I come, and my job is not to be the cashier, to stock it, none of that. Y'all are managing. I'll let y'all manage it. But my job is for you to say, hey, I think that if I had this amount of a budget, I can do A+ work at this Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to give you that budget. To say I don't have to make the game, but I do have to give you the money to do it.
Yeah.
And I think Xbox did do that. They threw money at Activision, but they're not holding them accountable for the trash that they came out with.
Yeah, they just copycat.
Yeah.
Or they had to green light it and approve it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I'm still holding Xbox accountable, because you had to green light it.
Yeah,
so
but that's what I was saying about.
Money.
That's what I'm saying about. Let's say you're Microsoft and you bought Walmart, a couple of Walmarts, or bought the Walmart. Like you bought Walmart, and you're like, Walmart's gonna sell itself. I'm not gonna do anything else to it because Walmart will sell itself. That's what I'm saying. Because like that's why I feel like they picked them up because it's like, oh, this is Gary. You know.
Yeah, but I also think Microsoft is just kind of like we are in the business of software technology, and I think in their minds they don't see gaming as any of those things. They're thinking governmental contracts. They're thinking,
of course, because gaming is the extra change, is extra pocket change. You know.
Yeah, that's it. They think of Xbox as a lower sub company that. Yeah, they kind of like their own division, but I'm worried about these governmental contracts. I'm worried about these worldly contracts. I'm worried about these like the stuff that they make on government contracts for the US alone. Xbox couldn't touch that.
Can't touch this. Sorry.
Xbox can't get close to that kind of revenue.
Right.
So I think they're thinking like Xbox is lower, even though everybody else looks at it now as like, well, gamers look at Xbox as like, you are Microsoft. Microsoft don't think of Xbox as them. They like, we own Xbox, sure, but nigga, we weren't about. We got a $2 trillion deal with Saudi Arabia right now. We ain't worried about no Xbox. Xbox can't even produce the way that they supposed to produce. I got a $2 trillion deal with Saudi Arabia, and then I'm gonna have even 3 more deals just like that with other Middle Eastern countries, and I still have that deal with the United States. I am playing political games here. Yeah. I am trying to be rich for eternity.
Forever.
I ain't worried about them.
Yeah, we don't.
Xbox, here's a couple $1 billion. Go play ball in the backyard or something. Let the adults talk. And Xbox is just sitting there like,
talk about all the strange business Bill Gates has up his sleeve anyway. So,
right.
Oh, remember, Bill Gates is out of it. Bill Gates don't even work for Microsoft like that.
He don't? Oh.
Bill Gates is retired.
You sure?
I feel like he still got his hand in it though.
He can have his hand in it, sure, because he's the Godfather. But he's like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm surprised Bill Gates even know what Xbox is.
Come on now. He probably got an Xbox room. Not
right.
That man ain't worried about that stuff. He's over there predicting pandemics and stuff. He's like, I don't care about none of that gaming stuff.
Yeah, he's over there. Anyway, Pinky, do you have any tidbits?
You said screw him.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that stuff.
You know, it's just I'm just saying, like, I think it's time for gamers to speak up, and I know some of you get caught up in the console wars, but sometimes you just got to speak up for yourself and tell the company that you claim to be loyal to, hey, y'all ain't producing. And if y'all continue to not produce, I'm not going to buy your shit.
Yeah.
I'll go somewhere else. It's PC, PlayStation, and Nintendo. And all 3 of them are giving you great reasons to buy them. But
But again, I think it's like that guaranteed. Like even with Xbox, you got Xbox loyalists. I'm gonna get an Xbox. You know, like I'm an Xbox person. I'm a PlayStation person. I'm a PC person. You know, I'm a Nintendo. Well, you know, so it's like they still got those loyalists. Shut up.
Nah, I'm a Nintendo person.
But there are Nintendo people.
Yeah,
people love Nintendo. Yeah.
I would even say Nintendo's kind of failing on this rendition, this yearly run. Hopefully they do something better with the Switch 2. I mean,
the Switch 2 should have came out with a release of a new Animal Crossing. That would have made people lose their marbles and all of their money.
The Switch 2 should have made, when they announced Switch 2, Nintendo should have made it an exclusive console and made all the games, at least for the first like 6 months, made any game that comes out for Switch 2 exclusive to Switch 2 only, and say you can't get this on the Switch 1. You gonna need to get you a Switch 2. Because right now they're saying like every game is, you can basically play it on a Switch 1.
Okay.
So I'm like, is this just an upgraded version of the Switch 1 then? This is a Switch Pro?
Yes, it is.
And that's basically what it is.
Yeah, it's better graphics and stuff, and like tools that should have came with the Switch anyway. You know, tools that we use and need, voice chat, stuff like that. Because remember, we didn't have voice chat and all of that. They introduced a version of it, you know, at some point, but you know, everything that all of like current generation consoles already had in the Xbox, in the PlayStation 4 at the time, and you release a $350 console and it doesn't have voice chat, you know, on it, on a handheld at that too. Like, if I can voice chat on the phone, you know, which we do because it's a phone, you know, if we can use a handheld, then I should be able to, you know, voice chat on that particular tool. You know, that was pretty much like having an Android tablet, you know. So everything, all the features that we should have had on the first Switch is on the second Switch. And I think that's why people are like, so like I think the feel, I guess, the feeling or like the excitement was very underwhelming for it. Because it's kind of like, you know, we should have this shit already. You know, you get introduced to OLED, and you know, OLED is nice. You know, the Switch 1 with the OLED and all the stuff like that. They could have just called it a Switch Pro. Maybe.
The lights.
You know, they had the Switch Lite and all of that. So the OLED could have been like a Switch Pro. And then like the Switch 2. I feel like the Switch 2 is it might be actually a good, I don't have it, but I think it's a good console for Nintendo, but maybe the rollout for it and like the Mario Kart, all that, like.
Because I mean, remember when you got the Nintendo 64 and you had Mario 64 on it?
Yeah.
I remember when that's the only game you needed. You get that on Christmas, you was good.
Yeah.
You got that bundle, you was fine. It was fine. It was a happy Christmas.
But that was also in the 90s, Green, where the amount of games and consoles and options, and we didn't have that many options, but we literally are living in an option list, like option full, I guess. Full of options. We have too many options. There's millions of games and there's so many things you can play. It's so much. You think about your backlog, you think about all the consoles you own. You know, you have a PC, a PlayStation, a Switch, you know, I mean, like you can get an Xbox, you can have all of them.
But isn't that Nintendo's specialty is the memories? It's to be that nostalgic figure of when you can remember back in the 90s. But have they been upholding the same standard that they did back in the 90s, 80s, whatever? Because like I said, like I remember, like not even the 64, like GameCube. And pretty much every system up until Switch, if the console comes out, you got a lineup of Mario games, Yoshi games, Donkey Kong like they made new games specifically for that. Like how many Pokemon games are they out right now? And you can only get it on Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing about Nintendo. They have exclusive titles. So, you know, you want to play a Pokemon game, you got to get a Nintendo. You want to play a Mario game, you got to get a Nintendo. That's cool. Great. That's lovely.
But do I have to get a Nintendo Switch too?
No, because they don't have exclusive titles. Maybe they do, but you know, they don't have Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive titles. But here's the thing with that though. The first thing you do is, what's the first thing you say when you get a new console upgraded from the last one? Can I play my Nintendo Switch games on this? Can I play my PlayStation 4 games on this? You know, like when PlayStation 5 came out, can I play my PlayStation 4 on this? You know what I'm saying? Can I play my PlayStation 4 games? And of course, they make it to where you can still use them and play them, yes. But then they offer the upgrade. Some of the games offer the free upgrade for PlayStation 5. Like if you own, you know, you end up getting that. But, you know.
So So then another good question is, should we stop with the backwards compatibility?
No.
I mean, you think
As a
about it,
consumer,
isn't
no.
backwards compatible? Yes, as a consumer, I agree. No.
Yeah.
But as a consumer who loves games and can see the pros and cons, doesn't backwards compatibility actually hurt our favorite game companies rather than help? If you think about it.
Probably
So meaning if I get a PlayStation 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I worried about the games I played on PlayStation 4 if PlayStation 5 now has a long list of games that I can play? I played those games on PlayStation 4. I have my PlayStation 4. Why am I worried if I can play it on the PlayStation 5?
Take GTA, for example.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long last. That's a game that everybody's still playing. My child just got into playing, like literally just started. You know, so and he can't quite play. He's playing on PlayStation 4, but he can't play with his PlayStation 5 friends because they have the PlayStation 5 version.
Right.
So I guess in those cases, backwards compatibility would be a positive for those that can't quite upgrade to the next yet. Or it's like, I want to keep all of my titles, but I want to play it on the next gen console, on the new or current gen console. You know, because I thought about like when I don't have my Nintendo Switch anymore, but I still constantly think about the money that I spent on it and the money that the games that I bought on that account. And it's like, I can't even use those anymore. So in a way, backwards compatibility, you know, for the consumer, like you said, it's good for us, but for the company, of course not, you know, because, and then they have to tool the machine to be able to use this. They got to, you know, they got to have all of that, all the technology for that stuff. So it's extra work for them. And does it give them any more money? Probably not. Because I'm not going to buy a PlayStation 4 game on the PlayStation 5. I'm not going to buy one on it. These are for things that I already currently owned. That's what backwards compatibility is important for us.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like gaming is an expensive hobby. As much as we enjoy them,
Pinky knows.
It's like, hey,
Pinky got the money though.
You know, where can I save the money at? Where can I, you know, I still want to play my games. Where can I, you know, keep $1, you know, or something like that. So you don't in this space, you don't. It's literally up to you to just be like, okay, I'm going to stop. You know, you got to take breaks.
Yeah.
You just can't, sometimes you can't be in the know of everything and just trying to play everything and want to try everything. So that's a whole nother conversation, but backwards compatibility is good for us, but no, I don't think it's good for the company. It's not. I don't think it does anything for them. It's just, it makes more work, but what it does for them is to keep the consumer that they have.
Yeah.
That's what it does for them.
I would even argue that it hurts the consumer as well.
How?
Because if we, for instance, Bridge brought up a good scenario. PlayStation 4 GTA players cannot play with PlayStation 5 GTA players. Overall, GTA 5 at least is a backwards compatible game that they just kind of upgraded to the next one, right?
Yeah.
But can one argue that because they keep doing this back, because remember, it came out on PlayStation 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Then it was on PlayStation 4.
Right.
Then it's on PlayStation 5.
So it's made it through 3 editions of
consoles.
Yeah.
So imagine if we killed it at PS3. We would have had GTA 6 by now.
And that's true. That is true. That is true.
So it hurts the gamers too, because it kind of forces the people to be like, oh, well, if you really want to just sit here and play GTA 5 for 3 generations, you want to keep buying the same game, because just because you went from PS3 to PS4 doesn't mean it was free. And just because you went from PS4 to PS5 doesn't mean it was free. Some people had to buy all 3 editions.
Yeah.
So what Rockstar kind of did was make it work for them, but kind of screwed the consumer over.
Yeah, because they are still making money off of this game.
Oh, to this day.
Yeah.
As we speak.
And because they're making money off of the game, they like, why do we need to rush GTA 6?
Because they're still
you niggas
making
still
money.
love GTA 5. You love selling the cocaine to the same people over and over again.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want a new story. We told you before the game came out, we was going to give you 3 expansions to this game for the story. We ain't get 1, and nobody said nothing.
Because GTA Online offered such an experience. And we know this because we all got, because I came late to GTA too, myself. I came late to GTA, but we all got an experience online that was like top tier, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, we could do all this online with our friends, with people, and people all over the place. Like it's mayhem. And I think people love mayhem and chaos and all of the things that you can't do in real life. GTA offers all the things that, good people can't do in real life. GTA offers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it offers you an alternate. That's why The Sims 4 is still going. Like literally, they're coming out with another expansion. I'm like,
they are.
I thought we were going to dead this game years ago. And they
that
keep
goes to the
making
point.
expansions. And guess who buys them? Sims players like myself, and then we'll buy the shit and complain about it. About it and buy it.
So again,
because we're addicts.
This backwards compatibility will hurt the gamer and the company.
Yeah.
In this case,
honestly, I don't know if I want another Sims game though. Do I want a Sims 5? They already said they're not doing Sims 5. But GT, everybody's content. I know everybody's like, when's GTA 6 coming out? But people are still they didn't took this game and moved it to RP and buying servers and doing this and still making content. So if you make content with this, guess what you do? You get exposure to the game. And guess what? Those who like, the kids that are now old enough to play it want to get on to play it and experience it. And now they asking their parents for shark cards, and there's more money to have. Even though I'm not buying no freaking shark.
I know that's right. I ain't buying squat.
Yeah.
But that still runs into the point.
That's money.
That it hurts people. You're playing the same game. It hurts.
The same game doesn't hurt though if you're being entertained. Entertainment is entertainment.
It does hurt you. You can still be entertained. You can still be happy and still be going through pain. We do it all the time. Yeah. I could be happy just hanging out with you guys, and I could be going through some struggles and you don't even know about it. So you can still be happy and be in pain at the same time. You can enjoy that game, and at the same time, in the back of your head, hey, by me playing this game, I'm contributing to this company being lazy enough to sit there and say, well, if they playing this game, I don't have to make me a new one. I don't have to be creative on the next one. All I got to do is do the same exact thing I did with this one. They'll buy it. They'll enjoy it and love it.
Call of Duty.
That's what made them lazy. It wasn't that they were doing this game every year. What it was is that nobody was calling them out for it. For the sloppiness, the quality is what harms them. They got complacent on the fact that I can give you, or I can allow you to have the same exact thing every year, every generation, and I don't have to work harder. But meanwhile, these same gamers who play 2K every year, who play Call of Duty every year, who play these Street Fighters every year, what do they call them? The ball and gun players. Y'all will play the same exact shit, but then complain about Ubisoft games.
That's a good point that you bring that up too, because they were the same coworkers. They were complaining about Ubisoft too, and it was again funny to hear a regular gamer consumer talk about Ubisoft. Like they basically say that Ubisoft isn't doing anything. Like there's nothing going on with Ubisoft.
And that's an argument I never understood. If you look at Ubisoft's lineup, unique, every last one of them. Even the Far Cry series, it's a series, but completely different games.
Stories, completely different stories every time.
It's different mechanics, different weapons, different stories, different characters. They're supposed to have something in connection with each other, but they never do.
Mm-hmm.
Assassin's Creed, yeah, they have connections, but it's a different story every game. Any of the Tom Clancy's, sure, they're all shooters, but it's different shooters every game.
I think when it comes to Ubisoft, though, I think people mix up the quantity versus the quality. I think they want more games out of Ubisoft, more stuff, but it's just like, but won't that, I guess, the mass production of games, like, won't that mess that? Because aren't we seeing this from Xbox Studios and, you know, all that stuff, like just the mass production of Call of Duty and stuff, the mass production of a game anyway, I feel like is, you take the quality out of it. So when it comes to Ubisoft, hey, yeah, everybody got their issues, got their flaws. Ubisoft can't keep a battle royale game alive for whatever reason, you know. Whatever reason it is, they just can't keep a battle royale game alive.
Just too early.
Yeah, but I feel like they should stick with what they know and what they do well at, and which is these games like Far Cry, games like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. Even Skull and Bones. I like Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is a good game for you to just sit back and kick your feet up and roll around and do what you got to do on there. You know what I'm saying? Like Sea of Thieves in a way, you know, but it's a little bit, you know, the graphics and everything's a little different. But yeah, it's like you can get on the boat, hang with your friends, y'all kick back, get materials, complete some quests, ride around. Like, I don't know. They should definitely stick with the quality and not so much be worried about the quantity. And honestly, Ubisoft, leave the battle royale games alone, because I don't know. Even when you have good ones, they just don't.
Well, I think Ubisoft has a track record of having, and I would even say this: I love Naughty Dog, and Naughty Dog has been the one that I said, as far as like the best games ever, Naughty Dog hands down has done a pretty good job with dealing with that. Just with the Uncharted and The Last of Us alone, those two series, they bangers. However, I will say, as far as like constantly making hits, Ubisoft hands down has made hit after hit after hit after hit if you actually sit down and play the game. For those people who you don't play Ubisoft games, I don't see why you're complaining, because you don't play the games. Far Cry 6. Good game. It might not be as great as Far Cry 3. Still a good game. But if you think about all the Far Cries, not a bad one out of any of them. You think about the Division. People still playing Division 2. That game came out in 2019.
Yeah.
People still playing Rainbow Six Siege. That game came out, 2016? So they've been up for 10 years now.
Yeah.
They come out with banger after banger after banger.
Yeah,
and people
the games, but I think people want more from them. And I think people need to tread lightly when they asking for more, because if they start doing more, what will the quality of the games be? Will the next Far Cry be like the rest of the Far? You know what I'm saying? Will it be as good as the rest of them? Will it be in line with the Far Cry? Will we lose quality out of a Far Cry? Will we lose quality out of an Uncharted? And
we're about to find out.
Yeah, will we lose that quality? Because people just want stuff like now and quick, and we want more. We want more. We got enough. Like, we got enough stuff. We really do. Like all the overconsumption, and we can get deep into that too, because I'm one of them people. But it's like the overconsumption of things and all of that. Like, y'all, we got it. We got enough. And for you to be like, Ubisoft is lacking, is it though? You know, like we talked about playing GTA, playing the hey, y'all still playing 20-year-old games.
Right. Faithfully.
Yeah, faithfully. I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll hop on The Sims in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing I've been playing this game since 2008. When did it come out? 2008?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we
Sims
playing on
4.
PlayStation.
Yeah, playing Sims 4 since like 2008, 2009, something like that. So I'm just like,
and meanwhile, EA hasn't really done anything since.
no. And then got bought out by anyway. Piggy.
Where's your blood pressure?
Tidbits.
I mean, you know.
Do you have
it
any
is what it is.
weekly tidbits for the people?
No, not right now.
For the blokes and the bruvs. Do you
Right,
have
for
any?
the blokes and the brothers.
You want to tell them what you purchased today?
Oh, yeah, I can tell y'all. So, rest in peace to the streaming PC. It died. No, not technically died. But pretty much I don't have any space and I need RAM. And in order to do the RAM, I need to download drivers. However, I don't have no damn space to download drivers, so I can't do shit. So yeah, I went to Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy. I'm actually actively filming that as we speak, so y'all see that video pretty soon of my purchase that I made. But I have a new PC that's behind me. I don't know if y'all can see it. You see the box?
We can see it now. Yeah.
It's right here. It's a cyber power PC that after the show I'm gonna put together. So what I'm gonna do is swap my gaming PC to a streaming PC and make the new PC the gaming PC. So that's gonna be fun to do. Yay.
She got my neck. She got my neck. No, it's fine.
So
she got the dinero.
Now, when Pinky told me she needed more RAM, first thing I thought was, oh, let me finish up this game. I'm gonna tell Pinky I got 2 RAM cards. 32 gigs.
Mm-hmm. Are they DDR4 though?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the motherboard. It's like DDR4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Two RAM cards she could have got. But before I had a chance, she was
she was like,
I'm going to Best Buy.
Yeah. She want to get rid of that PC anyway. So
it's way overdue.
She want to get rid of it anyway.
It's the bare minimum anyway.
That's why I said, I'm gonna make a trip.
Yeah,
you can hand it on over to me because I'll be in here tinkering with it, and then you'll be like, yeah. No, just playing. Nah.
So yeah, you can. This gonna be your baby.
Hand it over.
Well, you can clean it out.
Yeah, I don't. If you leave it dusty, dirty, whatever, I'll do it.
You know what type of RAM cards I got in my system right now?
What?
Hold on. I have DDR 64 gigs.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the same exact ones as these, but just a higher quality. And I paid $234.
Speaking of price, he told me the sell person that sold me the PC, he said it was cheaper just to buy the PC versus the RAM cards because the RAM going up. I was like, yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless like probably DDR4 though is a little bit cheaper. But yeah, unless you was, you go on that route and you get like a lower speed, lower RPM.
Yeah, the ones I bought for that PC back there.
Mm-hmm.
You would have just had to put like a couple $100. You could have bought that with just those RAM cards.
Yeah. It says,
but she needs more than RAM though. Like she said, she's in like a little weird endless loop of space, RAM, drivers. But I don't want to do this, but it could have been a simple fix of like moving some stuff to an external, grabbing the space, getting your drivers, and then deciding what you was gonna put back on that PC and moving the stuff back.
But maybe it was just time because she did
like
have
I said,
old motherboard and old GPU, old CPU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the new gaming gaming PC. I'll just say that new gaming PC specs. Intel Core i7. What is this? 14700F. I got the GeForce RTX 5070. 12 gigabyte. 32 gigabyte DDR5. 2 terabyte. What is this? 4.0 SSD. I don't know. None of this shit mean.
That's
solid state drive.
That's pretty much what we used to call a hard drive, but that's your solid state drive. Yeah, that's your hard drive. That's your C drive, ma'am.
That's gonna make everything load up fast.
Yeah,
I need that.
It's an SSD, so it's gonna be a little bit quicker.
Now, I will say, Pinky, if you really want to do the work, you should have 2 SSD slots. You could go and get another 2 terabyte what is it?
M.2 or
M.2.
NVMe is what they call it. Yeah.
How much is it?
Well,
depends on which one you get.
Yeah, and they ain't that cheap.
How fast you want to do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
How fast you want it?
Yeah.
I wanted to blow out the water. I wanted to be where I can float to space quicker.
You could probably get a good one for 2 terabytes. You could probably get a good one for 300.
Oh, ain't nothing. I can do that.
Ain't nothing.
Y'all see how she said it ain't nothing? That's my sister right there. You see that? She got money. She said, ain't nothing. Well, if it ain't nothing, I would like another 2 terabytes in the PC I'm building. If you want to donate to the cause.
I
mean,
was like $1 million.
4 terabytes is nice, but 6 is better.
That's the amount of money I spend on groceries every other day.
That's my DoorDash order.
Pinky tip DoorDash is $35. I'm gonna make it worth their while. They got families.
Pinky making another trip to borrow. Pinky will be like, so they said it's only 2 terabytes. I said, fuck that. It's 8 now.
Yeah.
We need all the space.
Yeah.
I play 3 Call of Duty games at the same time.
Well, no, actually, you won't be able to. But it's more so for like your content. Like if you're saving your content, I don't know if you put it on an external or not, but
external. Yeah, I'm saving on externals now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
That's good. But you know what else this means, y'all?
Because
Pinky can play Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
That's true.
Look at her. She was using see Green.
No, that boot better be secure.
Before you start saying something, Green. She was using that secure boot shit not to play it anyway. She don't want to play it. I know Pinky. She don't want to play it because she was just like, now I gotta live up to the bullshit. I don't want to play it.
Pinky.
She don't want to play that game and leave her alone.
It's good.
I don't give a damn if you in the mood.
And if she don't give
Pinky, it's good.
What a player.
You are a Call of Duty player. You should love this rendition of Battlefield 6.
Why she don't want to play it.
Pinky.
I've watched y'all play this.
She don't want to play
amazing.
it. It's probably not fast paced enough for her either.
It's
too big. I'm trying to tell you.
It's not too big. No, you see people play those big modes.
All that shit going on in there. She want to run a gun. You can't run a gun on
Where's Shar? Where's Big Ups to all my age?
But see, that's her mindset because she's played other Black Ops. I mean, not Black Ops, but Battlefield games. So she think it's like the rest of the Battlefield games. She already got her mind made up. I'm trying to tell you, I know.
Pinky, you got to try it. I'm telling you. I wouldn't steer you wrong.
She wouldn't be nodding her head.
Pinky, I wouldn't steer you wrong.
It don't matter, Green. You can eventually she's going to try to play it and she may like it. But
Tig, you can't
on
say
her
that about
time.
Fortnite.
It's on her time. Like she gonna do it when she feel like it. Just like we kept trying to get her to play Cyberpunk. It took her 2 years to play Cyberpunk. And she was like, "Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
This was good. Jackie, no. Jackie."
I'm still mad about that.
Tig, you can't say it about me because what have I been playing the last couple months? Fortnite.
Battlefield and Fortnite, yeah.
So you can't say I abandoned you when I'm playing it actively.
Oh man.
But Pinky,
Pinky, she gonna play Black Ops by the end of the year, maybe beginning.
If I see Pinky on Call of Duty before Battlefield, that's gonna be wild.
She gonna play Black Ops.
That secure boot is booting.
She gonna play Black
You
Ops.
bought it, it better be booting
for $20.
That should have been the first thing they did. No, you know they got a Game Pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't buying Black Ops.
Yeah. I think I still have it installed, you know.
Yeah, I got it installed. Me, Shar, and Didi was playing last week.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
I was supposed to play and I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, you was out busy.
Yeah. You know, I got family over here. I got things to do.
No, I think you went to sleep.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
What happens when you're busy with family is that they make you tired.
Hey, yeah, it's all good. Yes. We played. And Bridge was like, all right, I'm here, guys. Like, we got off now.
Yeah, and what did I do? Join the game. I didn't say, are we playing? I never said, we still playing Call of Duty. I didn't say that.
But it would be nice to get the old gang back together for a shooter.
Yeah, I know I can't shoot worth a damn.
I mean, if you play Battlefield 6.
We played the not the play test, but we played the beta together, and I was like, oh,
and did awesome. We did an awesome
You
job.
did. I was running behind you.
We did.
I was just running behind him, like, I hope I don't die. I don't think I shot one person.
It's such a nice game. Such a nice game.
Carried me to victory, please.
But also, Pinky got to play Need for Speed Heat now, so it's all good. We'll get her on one of these games. It's fine.
The way y'all just stacking up this woman's calendar.
I mean, Pinky gonna be stuck on Fortnite when she try that 50-70 on Fortnite.
She could be like I said, what I say, 250 FPS.
Why am I moving so fast?
She could be in that mud.
The colors.
Right.
There's so many colors.
That hat gonna blow back.
There's so many colors. Oh my god.
Going from a 580 to a 50-70. Oh yeah, it's about
playing on the 580.
I'm just saying, either way, it's
she was playing on 3060.
She used to play on the 580 though.
That was years ago. She didn't play games on that computer, and I don't know how long.
Yeah, I ain't played.
She played once she made the streaming PC. She ain't playing no games on that.
Mm-hmm.
But still, think about it. Think about all the things she's done on that PC. Think of all the accomplishments
during the time where a 580 was good enough to do so. Yeah,
was it?
Go back to the clips and see what.
Yeah, them clips.
They look good for the time.
For Pinky,
for the time, yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, they look good. That was. Shoot.
The second I got me a nice little job, I was like, let me go ahead and toss this out.
For a new GPU. What'd you do with your RX 580? Did you sell it?
It's sitting over there somewhere.
You wanna send it to the PC graveyard?
Right.
Send it on over.
I'll send it. I ain't got nothing.
I'm about to build or something. I told you.
The only thing I'm keeping is these RAM cards. See how much
I'm gonna actually
buy
do
for
it
them.
so we can go to the moon for real. You know.
Hey, look.
Walking to the moon. Haunt you. I was playing.
I got a nice little 9070 XT back there. I'm waiting.
9070.
Imagine that. A couple years ago, when we first was like really deeply getting into streaming, we had a nice little 580s. We were happy when we bought them PCs.
Yeah. It was nice. It was a good time.
Yeah.
We went from a 580. Now look at us. Deep into it. 9070 XTs and 5070s. Just
$5,000 Rams.
Yeah, Green.
Mine.
I gotta get a new PC.
I purchased a $450 set of RAM cards that it just now happened to be $1,100.
That's still like even the 450 on RAM. It's like it really stings. Like that's crazy.
I had to get it. I was
64
like,
gigs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man. You could
Fast as fuck, boy.
You could put RAM in 4 computers back then with that $450.
It's gonna be in this one. Which means I had to get like a really good motherboard too.
Yeah, like 8 RAM sticks for $450.
Not in today's price.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about the good old days where you can do a budget PC for $400.
Right.
Like I got fully expensive stuff. I was like, nah, I need a high powered one. I want this to be the end all be all. I need this to be my 6 years streaming computer. So it's all good, you know.
You muted. Pink.
Sorry, I was cussing you out. See, that's what I'm saying. You was talking about putting new RAM cards in this one. This PC about 6 years old. It will be 6 years old. It's time. It's time.
I said that though. I said, yeah, I understand because you've had it for 6 years. It was just funny the way you said it because it was like, yeah, you know, I just need. It says that I need to update my drivers. Fuck it, I'm going to Best Buy to buy a brand new one.
Yeah, literally, it literally went from 0 to 10.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so we buying a PC now? Oh, okay.
I didn't even think that was an option in that conversation.
Yes, Tig. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so Pinky's gonna like get Bridge out there to do the update. All right, cool. She's gonna wait until Bridge has a chance to come out there.
She's gonna wait on me. She's like, because if she know me well enough, don't wait on me. If she knows me well enough, she knows not to wait on me. Now I can show up. I'm dependable.
My mind was going
when I can be, because sometimes like, you know, I don't be in a position to be dependable.
My mind was thinking Pinky was gonna be like, Bridge, can you come out? I'll give you like $300 plus I'll pay for your trip up here. Can you just
and everything?
That's where I thought it was going, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's easy. Maybe Bridge can even turn on the secure mute while she's there." But then Pinky was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to Best Buy."
I'm in the position to do that right now, but you know,
yes.
But it's like what I said though. Yeah, what I said is what I was thinking though too. Good, she's doing that and not really trying to present. That's why I was like, "Hey, if you want to give it up, you know me. I play with things like this. I gotta like." Let me be the PC graveyard because his PC is out anyway, and I still ain't bought no parts to see what's wrong with it. I can't tell you what's wrong with it. I can't even get no power to it. So, like, if I start, you know, playing around,
oh, it's PSU.
Yeah, that's what I said. It could be. So, I just ain't bought him one. So, like, hey, I started playing around, swapping out parts. He was like, "Well, why don't you take yours out of your computer and test?" I said, "No." Because this is all I have. I don't have no backup PCs.
He said, take yours out, put it in here.
Just to test to see if that's the reason. And I said, and then what if your PC fries my PSU because there's something going on in your PC that I don't know about, you know, or didn't figure that out. And we both without power supplies.
Power supplies ain't cheap either.
No, now you can get some off-brand cheap ones off Amazon, which I have before, and they work for a long time. So you know, all he needs is like a 600 watt, probably, because he RX 580. He got a B, I think it's like a B350, like a small B450 mobile. Like this was my old, this is an old rig. This is my very first one that I built. I just put all my old stuff in his computer and made it look pretty. That's all I did. Gave him some new fans, gave him a different like cooler, and made it look pretty. But yeah. Hey, all he was doing was playing Fortnite anyway, and he was getting 100 FPS. No, just playing. On the RX 580, you know, like you don't need too much. You don't need a whole lot for Fortnite, or at least you used to didn't need a whole lot for Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
They keep adding stuff. We're going to all need some new stuff.
Yeah, we need like actual, because I used to play Fortnite on the doggone with no GPU.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was playing Fortnite on a 2700G.
Because it's what, Unreal Engine now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Well, now you're making me feel bad because I got a 1,000-watt back there.
Yeah. And I mean, you're going to need it though.
Yeah. I should have got the 1,200, to be honest with you.
I think you should be good with the 1,000.
Blow out the whole circuit in the neighborhood.
Lord,
don't do that.
After taking out the power grid.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Why is the only house lit up as greens? Because I need all the power.
There with his cap blew back.
Not the muffin cap back blue.
250 FPS on that 85-inch computer screen he got.
It's a 49-inch.
85.
And it's ultra wide, so it's like
ultra wide makes it 85. And
I wish. I was actually thinking about giving this monitor to my wife.
You gonna get a new one?
Yeah, but I think I might just get two
regular one. You don't like the ultra wide anymore?
I like it. It requires extra work sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like streaming, everything has to be on one monitor. Mm-hmm. I have to move one thing over to the left. I have to have the game center. Like I can never have a game like full screen while streaming.
Well, when you have an 85-inch screen, that was the whole point, Green. You have to be able to do all three things on one screen.
Yes.
So you literally have 4 32-inch monitors.
Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll keep this screen. I'll get 2 normal size 32-inch monitors, stack them on top of each other, then flip this ultra wide side, and then I'll have a chat.
No, why can't your ultra wide be your gaming? Be your gaming.
Because I need the regular standard form for gaming. So when I stream, because I don't want to stream full screen, I have to do it like on a regular one. Not all games adapt to ultra wide.
That's what happens when you're trying to be fancy and shit.
Fancy.
Look,
all that mess. That's for Ziggy, y'all. All that mess.
The one thing that does make me happy is Cyberpunk looks amazing on this monitor.
I bet you it does.
It does. It's so beautiful. Especially at nighttime when the city lights are on and you're just looking around. It's like
that is a wonderful, beautiful game, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so good when it
so
works.
Much better than Outriders.
And on that note, thank you all for tuning in to the Real Ones Game Show.
My damn thing is not secured. I hope the boot is not secured. I hope
you ain't gonna play it anyway.
How about that?
You ain't gonna play it anyway.
Hey, you know, you better hope it's secure. All these games about to have that secure boot requirement on it anyway. Mm-hmm. They all gonna be like, you ain't got this boot secured. We can't run. But all right, y'all, we gonna get up out of here.
Just ran into the door. I don't know if y'all heard that.
I did a little bit, but I didn't know. It felt like somebody dropped something.
What is he doing? He trying to come up in here. That's what he's trying to do. Bless
him. Let me in.
Right.
Are you done yet?
Right.
We gonna get up out of here. We got things we gotta take care of tomorrow and whatnot. But thank you everybody for coming through. We appreciate it. Like I think we don't get to say it enough, but you know, y'all guys make the show a lot more fun. So
yes, we appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Without us, there's no you or you without us. Whatever.
Right.
Special shout out to Ziggy as he's taking the day off.
Yes.
He'll be back next week.
Unsupervised PTO. Unauthorized. He did not contact HR. and in a timely fashion.
Free, just out here.
In a
But
timely fashion. No.
Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you guys next week. Please be safe this weekend.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Especially if you're on the East Coast and the southern parts, you know, I got the
Mhm.
snowstorm coming up again.
Another one. It's crazy, Pinky, to be in Michigan and not be suffering the way the others are.
Wow.
Yeah. They going through it.
Yeah. Or even just, even we're getting snow and stuff too. But it's not a whole lot, but it's, I guess maybe we're just used to it.
I think we are,
yeah.
Especially back in the day, how our snowstorms were back in the day. Yeah, we're used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, since y'all think we're suffering, I think, God said y'all live in Michigan. That's suffering enough.
Yeah. No, it's not. We're fine up here.
Nah, Detroit.
I don't live in Detroit. It's
Close
a
enough.
place.
He said close
Is
enough.
it wonderful?
It is.
I would say okay.
We're considering relocating there at some point.
Good luck.
Not good luck.
He said it like he know about Detroit, like he lived here.
Right.
I've seen enough.
Do you know anything about anything?
Do you
Yes.
know?
Nothing, man.
I've actually shot plenty of people in Detroit on advanced warfare. Boom.
Good night, Green. We love you all. Thank you for tuning in to Real Ones Gaming Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe on all things, all platforms, YouTube and everything else, and the Facebooks and the Twitches and all of that.
Word.
Thanks, everybody. We all love you.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Tune in next week for more shenanigans.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. If you new, now you know. The Real Ones Gaming, where we always got the flow. Welcome to the show. If you new, now you know. The Real Ones Gaming, where we always got the flow. And we the ones they hate to love. You the ones we hate to dub. If you ain't in the inner circle, tell me why you showing up. And if you think that it's a game, if you think that we the same, let me put it plain. You ain't with the gang, and I mean Green, Pinky, Bridge, and Zig. And if you didn't know, we about to blast your crib, and we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Oh yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones. Yes, we them real ones. Yeah. Gaming, entertainment, movies, and all things.